Hello students, welcome to day 54 of our reading skill. Passage today was not that much difficult, quite easy to understand, and the questions too are very straightforward. Let's see. Let me go through the passage first. To avoid the various foolish opinions, हमारे मूर्खतापूर्ण जो opinions हमारे होते हैं, to which mankind is prone. Prone means easily affected by foolish opinions. If mankind is easily affected by foolish opinions and it wants to avoid these opinions, no superhuman brain is required. कोई बहुत बड़ा बुद्धि की जरूरत नहीं है. A few simple rules will keep you free, not from all errors, but from silly errors. सारी गलतियों से दूर नहीं करेगा, लेकिन मूर्खतापूर्ण गलतियों से दूर कर देगा वो. If the matter is one that can be settled by observation, किसी चीज को देख के अगर आप ऑब्जर्व करके सेटल कर सकते हो तो मेक द ऑब्जर्वेशन योरसेल्फ, तो खुद से ऑब्जर्व करो. एरिस्टोटल कुड हैव अवॉइडेड द मिस्टेक ऑफ थिंकिंग दैट वीमेन हैव फ्यूअर टीथ देन मेन. अगर अरस्तु को ये उनका ओपिनियन था कि औरतों के मुंह में कम दांत होता है एज कंपेयर टू मेन, by the simple device of asking Mrs. Aristotle, तो अपनी पत्नी को वो बोल सकते थे to keep her mouth open while he counted. Thinking that you know, ये सोचना कि तुम जानते हो when in fact you do not is a bad mistake, to which we are all prone. हम सब उससे पीड़ित होते हैं. हमको लगता है कि हम जानते हैं. I believe myself that hedgehogs eat black beetles. The author is talking about himself. उसे लगता है कि ये जो जीव है ये black beetles को खाता है. Because I have been told that they do. हमें कहा गया है. But if I was writing a book on the habits of hedgehogs, I should not commit myself. मुझे इस बात को नहीं बोलना चाहिए until I had seen one enjoying this diet. जब तक मैं ना देखूं कि कोई hedgehog black beetle को खा रहा है. Aristotle, however, was less cautious. Aristotle इतने चौकन्ने नहीं थे. उन्होंने बिना काउंट किए हुए उन्होंने अपना ओपिनियन बना लिया. Ancient and medieval writers knew all about ancient unicorns and salamanders. वो जो एंशियंट के और medieval writers थे वो इनके बारे में जानते थे. जीव है ये. Not one of them thought it necessary, और एक राइटर ने भी जरूरी नहीं समझा to avoid dogmatic statements about them, कि वो इनके बारे में न बोलें. Dogmatic means traditional statements, because he had never seen one of them. क्योंकि किसी ने ना तो salamanders देखे थे और ना ही unicorns देखे थे, and yet they were making statements about them. That is observation. The author portrays mankind. मनुष्य को वो कैसा मानता है, कैसे, किस एस्पेक्ट की चर्चा है. सिंपल. नर्वस एंड वीक इज नॉट ना सुपर ह्यूमन क्वालिटी नहीं. वो ट्रेडिशनल विचारों को बिना खुद के कंफर्म किए हुए एडॉप्ट कर लेता है. The author is in favor of drawing conclusions on the basis of naturally observation. रीजनिंग, तर्क करके, पुराने मशहूर थिंकर्स को सोच के, या इंपीरिकल प्रैक्टिकल सबूत जमा करके. इंपीरिकल मीन्स प्रैक्टिकल, दैट विच इज देयर, दैट कैन बी यूज्ड इन प्रैक्टिकलिटी, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंपीरिकल. डिस्कशन कंसल्टेशन नहीं, खुद से ऑब्जर्वेशन से, एंड दैट इज इंपीरिकल एविडेंस. नेक्स्ट, according to the author, unicorns and salamanders किसी ने नहीं देखा था. Never really existed. It's not that author has said that invisible है, past में वो थे, क्योंकि उन्होंने कहा कि ना ancient ना medieval किसी राइटर ने एक भी ये जीव नहीं देखा था. And yet they had opinions about them. The author implies that. author क्या बोल रहा है, क्या वो कहना चाह रहा है hedgehogs के बारे में, क्योंकि उसने कभी भी हेजहॉग्स को नहीं देखा है बिटल खाते हुए, तो वो अगर किताब लिखेगा तो वो एक हेजहॉग खोजेगा जो ब्लैक बिटल खा रहा हो, और तब उसका ऑब्जर्वेशन के बेस पे वो लिखेगा उसको। द एटीट्यूड ऑफ द ऑथर इज फिलोसॉफिकल, नो, cultural, no, scientific, observation talking about, not that they have to do experiments, common sense, commonsensical, the word has come from common sense. Now look at this. At the last, the question was, the passage or the questions were quite easy in nature, and the answer is C. At the last parent-teachers meeting, the principal stressed the need for children to be given right moral values. प्रिंसिपल ने कहा कि बच्चों को नैतिक शिक्षा सही दी जाए. He discussed how parents should set an example for children. While most of us means parents, would agree with the need to do so, we also have to remember that today parents are so caught up with their own careers, वो अपने कैरियर में इतने ही फंसे हुए हैं that they do not have much time, and that is there. The author feels that though parents would like to set an example for their children, they do not have the time to do so. अपने कैरियर में वो फंसे हुए हैं. The reasoning, critical reasoning passage was very easy. This one is there. A tricky question. Now look at this. In a survey of job applicants, those who applied for the jobs, 2/5 admitted at being at least a little dishonest. इतने लोगों ने कहा कि वो थोड़े बहुत फॉर्म फिल कर रहे थे, तो वो थोड़ा झूठ उन्होंने बोल दिया, डिसऑनेस्ट थे. मेन स्टेटमेंट अभी आएगा. बट द सर्वे में अंडर एस्टिमेट, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड इज अंडर एस्टिमेट. किस चीज को कम करना, कम करके बताना. सो राइटर का अपना ओपिनियन ये है कि ये इतने लोगों ने जो कहा कि वो थोड़े डिसऑनेस्ट थे, ये अंडर एस्टिमेशन है. संख्या इससे ज्यादा हो सकती है. द प्रोपोर्शन ऑफ जॉब एप्लीकेंट्स हु आर डिसऑनेस्ट, अंडर एस्टिमेशन है. बिकॉज अब तुमको बताना है कि ये कम क्यों था. एंड नाउ लुक एट दिस स्टेटमेंट. इसी के चलते डिसऑनेस्ट की संख्या बढ़ेगी. बिकॉज सम जनरली ऑनेस्ट पीपल टेकिंग द सर्वे माइट हैव क्लेम्ड ऑन सर्वे टू बी. अब उन्होंने कहा कुछ ऑनेस्ट लोगों ने अपने आप को डिसऑनेस्ट बोला, तो ये तो कम हो जाएगा ना. सम पीपल हु क्लेम्ड ऑन द सर्वे टू बी एटलीस्ट अ लिटिल डिसऑनेस्ट मे बी वेरी डिसऑनेस्ट. ये डिसऑनेस्ट का लिमिट नहीं बता रहा है कि कौन कितना ज्यादा और कितना कम. ये बता रहा है कि उनकी संख्या ये कम है. एंड some people who claim to on the survey to be dishonest may have been answering honestly. इससे मतलब नहीं है कि वो डिसऑनेस्ट थे और ऑनेस्टली आंसर कर रहे थे, तो फिर हम डिसऑनेस्ट की संख्या कैसे करेंगे. ऑनेस्ट लोग भी डिसऑनेस्टली आंसर दे रहे थे, तभी उनकी संख्या यहां पर 2/5 से ऊपर बढ़ेगी. नॉक. नाउ नॉक समवन सेंस इनटू, एक फ्रेज होता है, सॉरी, नॉक सम सेंस इनटू दिस, ये एक फ्रेज है. किसी को थोड़ी बात को समझाना. और आप देखिए जरा ध्यान से. अनेबल टू सी हिम मेक अ फुल ऑफ हिमसेल्फ, हम लोगों ने देखा कि अपने आप को मूर्ख बना रहा है. वी ट्राइड टू नॉक सम सेंस इनटू हिज हेड, हमने उसको समझाने की कोशिश की. He had one look at the dark liquid in the bottle, and with one huge gulp, gulp means अब बड़े घूंट के साथ, he knocked back the entire bottle. Knock back means to drink an alcoholic drink completely. किसी अल्कोहलिक ड्रिंक को पूरी तरह पी जाना. So this one too is correct. Supari is a word of Indian origin, slang for a situation when one pays money to an assassin, killer, to knock off an enemy. See, this word should have been knock off, and that is murder. Murder someone. His nasal whining got onto everyone's nerves. नाक से जो सांस लेता है जोर जोर से, वो सबको गेट ऑन नर्व का मतलब किसी इरिटेट कर देता है. And they all together asked him to knock it off. Knock it off का मतलब stop doing what one is doing. If I say knock it off means जो कर रहे हो उसको रोको, बंद करो. So only this one is wrong, other three are correct. And a very good phrasal verbs use or phrases of knock. Do remember them. Now look at this. In this sentence, since has been used. And since talks about two verbs, two grammatical rules are involved over here. Since talks about the duration of time. And now this duration can be a phrase. Since, after since can you use a single word, since 9 o'clock, a complete phrase, since morning, and then there should be a complete sentence also. You can use a sentence also. But if you use a sentence, this sentence should be in past indefinite. But the sentence before since must be either in present perfect or in present perfect continuous. Either of these two. And over here there has been used, the verb has been used in past indefinite. Because not has come at the beginning of the sentence will take inversion. Inversion is a situation where auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. Subject के पहले हम auxiliary verb डालते हैं. But this verb should be in either present perfect or present perfect continuous. It should be in present perfect, and this part should be has he prospered. Has will come before he, because just because of not there should be an inversion, and because of inversion has will precede he, and the rule of since is there, and because of since this should be in present perfect. Look at this question. Nice one. Towards the end, because a damage is both a noun and a verb. Why should I use damaging? Damaging is an adjective, vinashkari. Then this one is wrong for the damaging of. For damaging, this can be for plus before. For damaging, what you call, but if I am using for damaging, they are natural. Okay, I'm putting it for the damage of. Okay, just wait. But either here also for damaging. Now you come over here. Permits giving a state government's compensation. First. Second one, giving compensation to state governments. This one sounds wrong. This one sounds okay. For look at this, the giving, wrong. Now, permits compensating state governments for damage to, and giving compensation, permits giving compensation to state governments for the damage of their natural resources. Now the problem is that damage takes a preposition to, or damage to the building. Damage of the building, not damage to the building. And just because of that, your option A is correct. Otherwise, the best option should have been giving compensation to state governments for damage to this. That should have been. If we mix up both, take phrases, these two putting over here, it will be the best one. But under the given circumstances, if two options are there, you have to take care of these two, and in that sense, your option number A is correct. I told you that in fillers and arrangements, sentence improvement, the questions are of a very high nature, very complex nature. If you have solved them correctly, congratulations to you people. I hope you must have enjoyed the explanation to the questions. See you with our next set in the next week. Thank you.